going to say probably more next week, but we look at what's happening with some of these supply chain issues. They can't get into California, Florida. We want people coming in here. Bring your goods here. We'll get it done. We'll cut the red tape. We're not going to be held up by that. So we're going to work with our ports to make sure folks understand that. Also, as much as we appreciate a lot of the momentum that we have here, we just think about people thought that we would have this massive budget shortfall a year and a half ago. We get $500 million in revenue coming into this state over the estimate every month now, and that's been happening for a long time. So we did a budget that went into effect July 1st, and there's probably going to be a couple $2 billion in revenue over and above what we even forecast that will be added to our coffers. And so we've had so much in reserve that's really been unprecedented, and it puts us in such a good position. Throughout all of COVID, we never touched one penny from Florida's rainy day fund. We cut spending at first. I did a record vetoes of $1 billion. I mean, she may have gotten nicked on something, but but the truth is we didn't know what was going to happen, and I had confidence in Florida, and we had obviously made the decision. We were going to make sure that people had a right to work and these businesses could work and we'd keep society going, but you just didn't know. So not only did I do $1 billion, which is a record by far for vetoes, I vetoed the Job Growth Grant Fund in 2020, June of 2020, my own program that we're doing here, because I just wanted to, it was not about me picking on legislature. We didn't know. It was uncharted. So we made big decisions, put us in a position to make sure that we would be able to manage through. And then, of course, the economy and the revenues have done better than I mean, I thought, I had confidence we'd do well, but I'll tell you, it's come in even stronger than a lot of our expectations. So then this year we were in a situation where we were able to not only do Job Growth Grant Fund, but fund it even more than we had in my first year in office. And so that's a good thing. We're going to continue to do more as we go forward. So we like the progress. We see a lot of good stuff. We do have to say, though, you look at particularly a lot of stuff that's going on in Washington. This inflation is real. This inflation is upending a lot of things. They said it was just going to be transitory. It's not transitory. It's real. You look at how much things have gone up year over year. These are stiff increases, and it's basically an invisible tax on the American people because your income is now worth less than it would have been if we didn't have spiking inflation. The gas prices are going through the roof. I think they're up 50% in the last year on these gas prices. So that's a huge hammer for a lot of people who are working hard and trying to put food on the table. So we obviously want to be a counterweight to that. But boy, they need to get with it up in Washington with some of the things that's going on. Why are you closing the pipeline of Keystone? Why are you not utilizing our own resources? Then you're going to beg OPEC to lower the price. We wanted to be, when Trump was president, we were energy independent. We were the #1 producer, and then now they've gone in this other direction, and now you're relying on OPEC to be able to bail us out. That's not a position you want to be in, and the fear is over the next however many months that a lot of these problems could potentially snowball. So it's a big concern. Look, we could control what we control. We're going to continue doing a good job down here, and we really are, I think, the refuge for a lot of people that get very frustrated with how things are going in other parts of the country. But man, I think the people in this state and throughout the country, they want relief from the gas prices, and we want relief from the inflation because it is going to end up causing even more problems going forward. Okay.